I welcome all the delegates from all over the country, including, I'm told, 300 delegates from Tamil Nadu. I welcome all of them. Since we are running over the schedule, I shall be very brief. The issue is the intersection of social justice and equality, and the intersection of law and politics. These are vexed questions. They are not easy solutions, but we have to find a way when law and politics intersect and equality and social justice intersect. The Congress, through its long history of 77 years, has found innovative methods to cross the intersection and make laws. For example, the only constitution amendment that is recalled by the BJP is the 42nd Amendment during the emergency. But there are other amendments which advanced equality, social justice. For example, the First Amendment, the Constitution First Amendment, introduced reservation, introduced zamindari abolition, and the public sector. It's reservation that was brought hundreds of thousands of people from the socially and educationally backward castes to the forefront. It is zamindari abolition which gave freedom to the serfs. It is the public sector which the Constitution 42nd Amendment is remembered for the wrong reason. But the same Constitution 42nd Amendment introduced free legal aid, introduced the concept of obligation to protect the environment. The Constitution 57th Amendment introduced the 10th schedule, which was an attempt, a futile attempt, as it turns out, to prevent defections. The most important amendment, the most revolutionary amendment, was the 73rd and 74th Constitution Amendment Bills, which revolutionized the panchayat and local body laws and brought women, scheduled caste, and scheduled tribes to power in the local bodies. There is a recent amendment made by the BJP, and I want to comment on it. It was the 103rd Amendment introducing reservation for the economically weaker sections. We supported the amendment to introduce reservation for economically weaker sections, but that amendment excluded the scheduled caste, the scheduled tribes, and the OBC. Commission after commission has found that over 81% of the people below the poverty line belong to the SC, ST, and OBC. If you are making a reservation for the poor, the 10% reservation is intended for the poor. How can you exclude 81% of the poor belonging to the SC, ST, and OBC? The last point that I wish to make is what Shri Rahul Gandhi and Shri Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress President, had mentioned. The BJP is using the Constitution to distort the Constitution, using the Constitution to destroy parts of the Constitution. I shall give only two examples. Article 370 was attempted to be abrogated using Article 370. It's a different matter that the Supreme Court frowned upon that and said, you can't use Article 370 to abrogate Article 370. The second example is what is happening around, particularly in Bihar and other states. Article 320 is being used by the Election Commission of India to subvert the purpose for which Article 320 was created. Article 320 was created to preserve the purity of India's elections. But Article 320 powers are being used to destroy the purity of elections. For example, India is a noisy, robust, vibrant democracy. If the special intensive revision that is being attempted in Bihar is spread all over India, in Bihar alone, 65 lakh voters are being excluded. That is about 8 or 9% of the Bihar electorate. If that is extended all over India, several crore of people will be excluded. Far from being a noisy, robust, vibrant democracy, we will become a muted and submissive electoral democracy. So the dangers of using the Constitution to distort the Constitution must be realized by lawyers. There will be more occasions when law and politics intersect, when equality and social justice intersect. We must remember that it is our duty as congressmen, as the proud inheritors of the history of the Indian National Congress, to stand always by equality, fraternity, and liberty. Thank you very much.